What's up? So it is my absolute pleasure to come here and tell you a couple things. One, they always will say it's impossible until it's done. That's one. Two, it is finished. Which leads me into three, which is something that I did not, that I'm assuming a lot of people thought was impossible. A halfway mark was made on both sides. A deal has been made. An agreement has been made. And it is fucking finished. So, for the 445th time, enjoy the ride. Because within this next week, listen to me carefully, sometime in this next week or less than a week, some crazy things, or what you're going to consider crazy, is going to go down. Now, this is very positive and beautiful. All I want you to do is sit back and enjoy this. Okay? If you paid attention or listened to me, which you have, thank you. For the past 4 years, even longer, you will understand exactly what I'm talking about right now. And you will understand that this is a monumental step in human evolution. This is a gigantic step in consciousness. And this is a gigantic step in what's possible. We are on the precipice, on the brink, on the cusp of one of the greatest times in human history. And I want to thank you for being a part of it. I want to thank you for making this happen, and I want to thank you for being you. Because there's not another you out here. I love you. This was some shit, dude. This was some shit. This was extremely challenging. This was extremely frustrating. This was extremely borderline fucking hell and miserable. Truly it was. Truly it was. However, with that being said, we did it. It was done properly. It was done the correct way. And the seeds that were planted are blooming. And get ready. Get ready. I'm extremely proud of you. You finally put the pieces together. Everything you want, every single thing that you wanted and want still, is all on the other side of letting this shit go. I have been more than willing to meet you halfway this entire time. I appreciate you meeting me halfway. So, I'm going to propose it to you like this. Halfway's 50-50, correct? Right now we're not, unfortunately, it's not 50-50, but even though it is finished, there's this much left. And let this play out over the next little bit. Because as soon as this plays out, It is going to happen like a thief in the night. Miracles so big that you have no other option and no other choice but to sit back, enjoy this, and fully understand that I have been telling you the truth this entire time. So, I love you. And thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you put these pieces together. Everything you wanted was on the other side of fear. Everything you wanted was on the other side of the bullshit you were telling yourself. Everything you wanted was on the other side of your perspective of this place, how you treated yourself and other people. Everything you wanted was on the other side of stop putting shit into your body that's messing you up and you know it is. Everything you wanted was on the other side of own your shit, take responsibility, and quit making excuses. Everything you wanted was on the other side of letting all that pain go, letting the past go. So thank you for doing that. You have a lot more control and influence than you think you do. And I couldn't tell if you were being genuine or you were putting on an act with not acting like you knew this or not fully realizing this. Now I see it was a combination of both. You were slightly putting on an act, but you also were unfortunately completely confused, and I have no other choice but to take responsibility for that on my end, because maybe I could have done a better job. In fact, I know I could have done a better job, and I am truly sorry. I worded things wrong sometimes, came across. Listen, it is what it is. Here we are. I love you. It's a game of form and the play of life. And I have been you talking to you this entire time. I'm glad you took your own advice. I am. I'm glad you realized this. And again, I am truly sorry certain things went the way they went, but sometimes you have to pull the world apart in order to readjust it. Sometimes you have to shake people's worlds up in order to get through to them. And I wouldn't have done this I wouldn't have done this for hardly anyone, by the way. That's how much you mean to me. That's how much I love you. Again, remember this quote? Sometimes right before God gives you the world, He rips it apart and takes it from you. That way, when you actually get it, you can appreciate it. And I hope you can read between the lines on that. I love you.